Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2. This is a guest video from Always Shipper from a couple of months back. Late July to be specific, so this is the Double Zeta Gundam Activate Situation Battle, so if that hasn't been up on the PC version yet, it probably will be soon. Be kind of nice if it was like coming up rather than already past, so this was like actually relevant to somebody or other, but it's also just a good round. So the Neo Zeon side is the Bawoo here. This is a Gallus J, a Dwudge, and a Dwudge Custom, and the Federation side is Zeta Gundam, Double Zeta Gundam, Gundam Mark II, Hyakushiki, and I'm not sure about the last one. Might be a Gym 3? Given that there's one right in front of us, I'm going to just go out on a limb and say yes. Thanks, Brain. But yeah, no, that's the Mark II. That's not a Gym 3. Brain, please get it together here. But yeah, between the two of them, with the type advantage they had and a lot of stuns, there was not a lot of for Shipper to do there. But yeah, Bawoo is generally pretty capable. It's another one of those raids that has a good, quasi-general set of skills, and also just has a lot of really good weapons. Has a beam rifle that hits pretty hard, a shield beam cannon that hits pretty hard, some grenades that do pretty well, and a set of missiles that, if you can land them all, hit really, really hard. So, yeah. Okay, that is a Gym 3, isn't it? Yes. Thank you, Brain. Okay. But yeah, that was the shield beam. Rifle's a charging rifle, so, a little bit of heat management never hurt anything, but also this, it does pretty well. Took out the Gym 3, managed to get around the Double Zeta that was coming up behind him. Managed to land the grenades after the shield beam. Landed at least some of the missiles. Looks like number 3 got stunned a little bit by the missiles, which does happen. But Shipper's moving in to intercept the Zeta, which is a good move, because, and the missiles will finish it off. Yep. Yeah, like I've said before, from my personal feelings about the game, it's just, if you accidentally stun somebody or knock them down, it's just good manners to try and get between them and the enemy. That's my feeling. That doesn't always work out, but yeah, just, do what you can to not get people killed if you accidentally get them incapacitated for a second. That's how I like to do it. But yeah, like I said, those missiles are really good, very long range, and yeah, Bawoo is just a pretty good suit overall, despite not having its transformation and separation ability from the show. Again, just probably hard to implement, that you could just, have it separate into separate parts and have one of them be like a remote drone you could launch at things for a moment. It would just look weird, of course, when you snap back together. But, you already snap back to mobile suit mode when you get hit and fall, so that's not a huge thing. I think number 5, I think, was just getting up and had iframes, so I think that's how they were able to keep from getting stunned when they went through the missiles. But yeah, those missiles, I'm pretty sure, are instant stun, which, since there's like 6 of them, is pretty good. But yeah, like I said, Bawoo, decent overall, does have that raid with general skills kind of feel to it, which is, not a bad place to be. It's a pretty solid thing to have. Good landing on the, or good heavy downswing from that tomahawk by the Dwudge there. It always feels so satisfying to actually connect with those. Good pinpoint rifle kill there. Yeah, so far doing really well, 72 to 51, and just trying to line up targets here. Looks like number 4 just barely missed getting hit as they zipped across, which, that is the one thing with, charging beam rifles in tight spaces. You stand a much higher chance of stunning your allies, because they if you're standing back for a good sniping position and they get in front of you, there's just a very good chance they're going to decide to weave just as you release the trigger, because that happens to me like constant. But and it always you know, it's I always feel simultaneously annoyed at them and myself. So just yeah, it's a bad time, but it can be recovered from. But yeah, like I said, Bawoo's good. I enjoyed this situation battle. I feel like Deserted City is probably the best of the GBO1 maps we have in GBO2 at the moment. They're all pretty decent now that they've all been tweaked, you know, to hell and back in some cases. Like Mountain, just they're always trying to do something to you know, improve Mountain, given that it is a map from like 2012, 2013. And yeah, I don't know how well that's going to work in the long run, but it's worth a try. Let's see, very low health. Good, another good pinpoint beam rifle shot there. That is, you know, that is really good aim. Again, that is one of the things I like about charging beam rifles: the ability to just snap off a shot like between enemies and allies and hit something very far away is just really great. Good grenade kill there. Yeah, this is going really, really well. 90 seconds left. Enemies have a base bomb going. Or, no, actually, the allies have a base bomb going, so that is going to be maybe a little bit overkill. Yeah, and on top of everything else, just being a raid with a dodge roll with a bunch of powerful ranged weapons, it has decent melee power, too. I don't know how they spec'd it for the situation battle, so they may have tuned up the melee, or they may have leaned more into the range. Or neither. I don't know. But I do kind of wish there was some way to look at the stats for the situation battle suits in-game. I think that would be interesting. They do announce on the website when they've made changes and adjustments, but I don't always remember to look at that. Matter of fact, I rarely remember to look at that. Okay, base destroyed, which takes the Allied team score up to 14,000 versus 9,000. That's not bad at all. And with 30 seconds left, the enemy team is just taking all the points, which kind of makes sense. If they could have gotten like every single one of them, including A, that would have made great sense, because with the time they have left, they could have made sure that the Allied team was concentrated and they could move in on all of them at once. But not quite enough time to do that, and point A was too far away, so... But is Shipper going to kill this double Zeta? Not quite, but it was close. Like another half second, probably would have had it. But yeah, that is the round. It went really well. And what are our numbers? Shipper came in top score, 49,000. Top damage at 113. And went 7-2. Very nice. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So apparently a few new renders from Gundam Requiem for Vengeance were released recently, and they don't look bad. The GUF custom's going to be in the series. It has, you know, a little bit of detail there that did not have before. The gym is kind of weird. It looks, kind of reminds me of some of the robot designs from the Bumblebee movie, but also just very much if you were making a gym based on the GPO1, I feel like you'd end up with something like the Requiem gym here. The mechanical designs are all kind of game designy. I mean, the whole thing was done in Unreal Engine, so that's probably why. But yeah, it's got that detail for detail's sake thing going on. I'm not a big fan of, but that really has no bearing on whether or not the show's going to be any good. So, you know, hopefully we will find out soon.